Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're once again looking at another Power Miners set. This is the Mech. So before I jump right into the video, I just want to say tell me if you guys want to see more Power Miners reviews, because I have built back pretty much all of the Power Miners sets I used to own. So please let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more Power Miners reviews. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I don't have the box, unfortunately, but I do have the instructions. So before we take a look at that, I'll go over the set info. This is called the Mech. It is set number 8957. It had about 67 pieces, and it was recommended for ages 7 to 12. So, like I said, no box, but instructions I still have, and I have the actual set, of course. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. So, what's weird about the front of this is that, it's long like this on the front, but then well, I guess it's a vertical here on the front, but then the instructions are actually horizontal. So, a little bit weird, but yeah. Here on the first page, it shows that you should organize your pieces. That's what it used to be like. And then, of course, instructions. We get to the final product, and then we have our good old list of pieces, and then we have advertisements here at the end. So here's a list of all of the Power Miners Wave 1 sets. So we've got all of these here. So, and we've got a little battle scene there, so it's very neat. Here on the next page, a little advertisement for the combination models. So I can build that one, but not these two. I kind of want to get the Crystal Sweeper, but I'm planning to get it pretty soon, but I don't know if I'm getting it for sure. I have one set from each of these. I have the Granite Grinder and the Claw Digger, but Thunder Driller and Crystal Sweeper I unfortunately don't have, which kind of sucks, because those were actually quite cheap. I mean, like, that one was $30, that one wasn't that cheap, but yeah. And they're pretty good sets. They look like pretty good sets. Alright. And then an advertisement for the Lego Club, which is unfortunately no longer with us because of Lego Life. And then there's this thing on the back. That's just how it used to look. And that's pretty much it for the instructions. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. So this set includes a Power Miners figure, I guess, or a Power Miners miner. I believe this guy's name was Brains, and he was supposed to be like the professor of the group, so like the smart one, as his name kind of tells that. But yeah, what's unique about him from the rest of the Power Miners is that his torso has like a white shirt underneath, like the utility, the utility apron or whatever it's called. Whereas the other ones, there was a light bluish gray color. So he was the only figure to have this. However, this isn't the only set he came in. He came in a few other sets. I believe he came in the Crystal Sweeper and the Titanium Command Rig. You can also see he has two accessories on him. He has a pickaxe. Those were, I think, some of the first Lego pickaxes. I don't think they make them anymore. They might, but they probably just don't use them in a lot of sets. And we have a stick of dynamite, or a little there's actually 3 sticks or 4 sticks of dynamite in there, just wrapped up into one piece of dynamite. So I believe that was introduced in the Power Miners line. I can't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure it was. I remember in Rock Raiders they were using like the 1x2 plates, and then they just had a dynamite printed on the front of there. So I don't know, maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. And then you can see that's what his torso print is like, and you can actually see his face print for his mouth is actually worn off, and I think that's just because I don't know, I'm honestly not too sure. I think it was just in my Lego bin for quite a long time, so that's what his face print is like. It's just supposed to be a smiley face, I guess, a small smiley face, and then this is what the back print is like, so it's more of a scared expression. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this figure, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This here is Boulder X, one of the rock monsters, and I believe Boulder X is exclusive to this set, so this was the only way you could obtain this green rock monster. So very nice. He works just like any other rock monster. You can open up his mouth, and I think I've said this before, but I believe these rock monsters were the first small figures to actually have opening mouths. I may be wrong about that, though. Please correct me if I am wrong. But you can also see he has this little energy crystal, and it's in trans green, which I'm not sure if that's exclusive to this set or if it's appeared in other sets. I know for a fact it hasn't appeared in any other Power Miner sets, or maybe it has, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it hasn't appeared in any other Power Miner sets other than this one, but I'm not sure if it's been in any just other LEGO sets in general, so I'm not sure about that. So it's a very neat looking one, but just like with all the other rock monsters, you can open up their mouth and, oops, just place the crystal inside of there, and they're supposed to be like absorbing the energy of the crystal, and that's how they're getting power. But yeah, you can move the arms just like a normal minifigure, but the legs are unfortunately immobile. But I think the opening mouth makes up for that. So here is the actual Mind Mech. So it was a unique mech, and I actually think this was one of my first mechs that I ever gotten. It was a small one, but it was a very, very nice one when I first got it. So I believe this was the first mech I got, not entirely sure. I'm not including Bionicle, that doesn't count. Those aren't mechs, they are biomechanical robot human-like beings, or I don't know. They're not mechs, because yeah. But I believe this was the first mech I've ever gotten before, so it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this was the first mech ever, probably not, but yeah. So just like any other mech, it has posable joints, and this one uses a lot of ball joints. So it's got 2 ball joints here on the legs. You can move that all around, and it's also got one here for the ankle. It doesn't have any knee articulation though, so I mean that's been pretty common with a lot of sets for quite a while, but I mean we've been getting it here and there, but yeah. So they're pretty much symmetrical there, and I will actually say that this set is actually not 100% complete or exactly complete. And in terms of parts and all, I think it is complete. However, it's missing a few things, and I just had to use replacements. One is that the sticker right here is missing. There should be a 2 right there, indicating that it is the second Power Miner's vehicle. But I don't have it. I believe it probably fell off in the parts bin, and I can't find it. Or I maybe took it off a long time ago, because I wanted to use that for something else. But yeah. You can also see it's got these 2 things. So it's got these claws, which these are just standard Bionicle pieces that we got, but recolored in orange. So I don't believe that was ever in Bionicle in this color, but yeah, we get these in a few Power Miner sets. So yeah, it's very nice to get a few in cheap sets. They just basically open and close like that. You can use it from the back here, but yeah, there's no like you have to do it manually. And then here on the other side, you have a spinning saw, and it pretty much works exactly how you would think. There's a gear back here, and when you turn it, the saw turns like that. So very straightforward. It's pretty fun, I guess. You can also see I've put his little accessories right here, so the dynamite stick and the pickaxe, so those can go on the side there. You can open that up and it reveals the pilot, and you can see he's holding on to 2 joysticks right there with the white base, and he basically just sits in there on 4 studs, and he doesn't really hold on to the little levers too well, but it works okay. One of the things that I think interested me back then was that it used this Bionicle part in black. I mean, nowadays it's like, oh, cool, that's pretty neat. When I was building that, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. They used a Bionicle piece in the back. But, yeah, it's very nice, I guess. I believe this was also the first set I got this Baraki in trans orange, so that was very neat. Nowadays, I have tons of those in that color, but yeah. So, anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the Mind Mech, so I think we'll go ahead and get on to the end of the video. So overall, the Mind Mech is a fairly decent set for its price, because back when this was first released, it was retailed for about $8, and we don't normally get sets priced like that nowadays. The cheapest playset we'll get is $10, and anything that's priced below that is a polybag set. So yeah, that's very similar. This is very similar to the Stone Chopper that I also did review. You should go check it out. But yeah, so very neat set. However, I think it does look, you can pose it pretty well, but in some poses it just kind of looks a bit awkward, and especially with these, it kind of makes it look a bit I guess, larger on the sides, I guess. Yeah, one thing also forgot to show you is that you can, I guess, grab the monster with the claws, so yeah. But yeah, this is a very good playset for $8, and it's got actually pretty good play features for kids. It's got the spinning saw blade, and the claw. The spinning saw blade isn't really not too interesting, but the claw does work pretty well. But yeah, there's also quite a few stickers in this set. I believe there are 5 in total. There's one on each foot right here. There's also one on each leg, and then there should be a sticker here, but like I said, I don't know where it is. Yeah, so anyways, there really isn't too much else I have to say about this set, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more Power Miners reviews, and I will do them. I've actually built back all of my old Power Miner sets that I have previously owned back in 2009 and 2010. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!